Hello, children. Good morning to everyone. How are you all? I hope you're all doing good and staying safely. You're fine at home with your parents, right? Yes. Today we are going to learn science subject. Do you remember what are the things we have learned in the previous lesson? Yes. Yes, we have learned about animals that lay eggs. Can you recall the lessons what we have learned from the beginning? If you observe that keenly, you can notice that the first lesson alone tells about the parts of our body, and the next three lessons tells us about the plants. What are the things? The second lesson is parts of a plant, third lesson is types of plants, and the fourth lesson is what plants give us. Next three lessons tells us about animals. Okay, first lesson parts of our body, second lesson parts of a plant, third lesson types of plants, fourth lesson what plants give us. And next four lessons, no, the fifth lesson is about baby animals. Sixth lesson is about animals that lay eggs. And now we are going to learn that what animals do for us. This is the topic of the seventh lesson. So the next three lesson tells us about the animals and the animal products. What are the things we are using and what are the benefits we are getting from the animals. That is what we are going to learn in this lesson. Okay. Okay. Let's move on to the lesson. Look at this picture. By looking at this picture, what else comes to your mind? These are all food items, right? Yes. We learned that in the beginning, most of the things we eat, we are getting from the plants. We learned that. So, now we are going to learn what are the things we are getting from the animals. By looking at this picture, there are four food groups, right? One food group consists of vegetables and fruits. The other food group consists of um, bread, cake, and what is the things made up of flour, wheat flour. And the another one food group consists of fish, egg, chicken, all those things. The next food group consists of milk and milk products. Like what are the milk products? Curd, yogurt, ghee, butter, milk powder, ice cream, all those things. So these are all the food items available for human being. Okay. Next picture. Wow, very yummy, right? Looks so yummy. By looking at the picture itself, the mouth is watering, right? Why? The most of the kids love to eat all these non-vegetarian food items. See, these are all called non-veg food groups. Okay, what are the things? Chicken, fish, egg, meat, prawn, crab, all many varieties are there in the non-veg food groups. So, people who eat the flesh of animal. What do you mean by the flesh of animal? Animals, flesh, animals body, right? We are eating that. So, people eat the flesh of animals are called non-vegetarians. Okay, people who do not means they don't eat, do not eat the flesh of animals. People who do not eat the flesh of animals are called vegetarians. Okay, next look at this picture. This is a picture of cow, and what are the products we are getting from cow? Dairy products and beef. Look at this. You have milk, condensed milk, yogurt, butter or cheese, milk powder, and the meat, the flesh of cow. All these things we are eating, we are using as a food item. Okay, look at this. This is cheese, yogurt, milk, ice cream, butter, cottage cheese, sour cream, whipped cream, kefir. All these are milk products. By the way, the milk is uh, we are getting from cow. Okay. Next, beehive. We have learned honey about honeycomb, right? From honeycomb, that is hive, we are getting honey. We use the honey, right? Honey, and other thing we use that bee wax. Bees are producing some wax. That wax, from that wax, we are preparing candles. So in this two way, bees are useful for us. Okay. We have learned that non-vegetarian and vegetarians, and non-veg food groups and the vegetarian food groups. So people who eat the flesh of animals are called non-vegetarians. Non-vegetarian food groups are what and all? What and all? Yes, can you see? Egg. See, this is the egg we are getting from the hen. Some people eat goose eggs. Goose means duck. Ducky's eggs also some people eat. So we are getting eggs from hen and goose. We are using as a food. And then fish. We eat more variety of fishes. You know, when you go to market, you can see variety of fishes available in the market. Fish, prawns, crab, and then you can see many varieties in fishes like sankara, valamin, like that. You have so many varieties. Okay. And we use flesh of sheep, flesh of goat, flesh of cow, flesh of chicken. All these are some, all things are eaten by human being. Okay. We use all these things to eat. Look at this, there are so many varieties of fishes, right? Yes. So all these food items belongs to non-veg food groups, and people who eat these flesh of animals, they are called non-vegetarians. People who do not eat the flesh of animals and they eat only vegetables and fruits, cereals, pulses, they are called vegetarians. Vegetarians means they eat only veggies, vegetables. Okay, they don't eat flesh of animals. That's good, children. Yes, you understood. Okay, next, look at this. What is this? This is a sheep. Okay, by looking at this picture, can you tell what is useful for us? What comes into your mind when you look at this picture? In what way this sheep is useful for us? Sheep or lamb? Okay, sheep and lamb. Definitely you must remember. Yes, somebody is telling. Yes, we get wool from the sheep. What do you mean by wool? What is wool? Wool is nothing but is a soft hair on the body of a sheep or lamb. Okay, it's a soft hair on the body of a sheep or lamb, that is called wool. Okay. Okay, what is useful? What we are preparing out of this wool? It is available in different colors like this. With the help of these woolen threads, we are preparing woolen and sweater, right? For what we are using this? For what we are using this type of cloths? To make ourselves warm. In the winter season, we must make ourselves warm, right? For that only we are using this type of cloth, sweater or woolen we use. Okay, so we are getting wool from the sheep. By this way, this sheep and lamb are useful for us. Next, look at this. What is this? You know what is this? This is a caterpillar. Caterpillar make a case around themselves. Okay, by looking at this picture, you can see different boxes are there. One box, one caterpillar is lying, and another one box you have one thread like thing. It is surrounds the caterpillar. So this caterpillar it makes a case around themselves. Like spider, how it spins a web, like that caterpillar also make a case around themselves. This case is called cocoon. This case, like this it will be. This case is called cocoon. These cocoons are collected. They grow for the business purpose. They grow caterpillars like this, and they prepare um, caterpillar prepare cocoon, no, that cocoons are collected like this. From this cocoon they prepare silk. That's why these worms are called silkworms. Okay, from this silk thread we are preparing cloths, silky cloths, right? Okay, caterpillar is useful in this way. They give us silk thread to prepare silky cloths, silk cloths. Next, look at this picture. Here one bullock, buffalo, camel, all these animals are used to plow the fields. What do you mean by plow? What do you mean by plow? Let's see. Plowing means digging the soil. Why we need to dig the soil? To improve the fertility of the soil, they dig the soil before they plant the seed. Before they plant the seed, they dig the soil, then only they plant the seeds. They sow the seeds. Okay, sow means what? Vedikiradu. Okay, before sowing the seeds, before planting the seeds, they will dig the soil. Then only the crop will grow nicely. Okay, and the செடி அப்பதான் என்ன ஆகும், நல்ல வளரும். For that only people dig the soil before they plant the seeds. Okay, plowing means digging the soil. For this plowing people use animals. Bullocks, buffaloes, camels, all animals are used to plow the fields. Look at this picture. Sometimes people use these animals to pull the carts. So the bullocks, buffaloes, camels, all these animals pull the carts that carry people and sometimes loads. Okay, look at this picture. This bullock carry the, sorry, carry not they, it is pulling the cart with the mud. And the next picture, camel. See, this camel is pulling the cart with the person and the load. And this buffalo. And what about this? Look at this picture. What is this? This is a horse. And this cart, no, they are using this cart for wedding ceremonies and all. This like sometimes we call this as a chariot. In foreign countries they use this chariot for this wedding ceremonies and all. So animals in this way useful for us. Animals pull the carts that carry people and the loads. Elephants also used to carry the logs. Log means wooden pieces, big wooden pieces. They carry the logs in the forest. So elephants are used in that way. Look at this. This is a donkey. Donkey also used to carry the loads. Okay. Sometimes they carry people also. This is a donkey. Look at this. What is this? This is donkey and this is a mule. Both are different but similar structure. They resembles, both are resembling the same but little difference is there. So donkeys, mules, ponies, all these animals used to carry the loads. Okay, how they carry loads? Look at this. See how big loads they are carrying. Yes, the donkeys are carrying big loads. Next, we'll move on to the next topic. Leather. Do you know from where we are getting leather? What do you mean by leather? Leather is nothing but the skin of animals. Leather is made from skin of animals. Look at this picture. This is a skin of an animal. It is taken out and then it is polished, and then we prepare handbag, shoes, belt, wallets, and many things from leather. Okay, look at this picture. We are preparing so many things out of leather. Your parents may use leather handbag, leather purses, leather pouches, and belt, shoes, wallets. All these things are prepared from leather. Next, what is this? This is a cow. And the next picture, what is the black one? This is called cow dung. Okay, this cow dung is prepared as a cake, like a round circle way. They prepared a cake and they dried, and they have arranged like this. The next picture, see, what do you mean by cow dung? Cow dung means maatu sanam. Okay, sanam, we call that as sani, right? Maatu sanam. Yes, cow dung means maatu sanam. This cow dung, no, people, they take the dung and they mold it with the help of the hands, and they circled, and then they stick it on the wall. Okay, then they stick it on the wall. After some days it dries. Then they collect that dried one, then they arrange like this and store like this. What they use, what is the use of this cow dung, this dried cow dung cakes, no, they use this to light fire, and with the help of fire they will cook the food, and sometimes they use it for other purposes also. Okay, this cow dung is used to light up the fire for cooking, and sometimes the dung of animal is used as manure also. Look at this. This is how they prepare the cow dung cakes, and they stick it on the wall and they dry. Okay, next, look at this. The dung of animal is used as manure. What do you mean by manure? Manure means it is a fertilizer. Fertilizer means uram. Okay, to improve the fertility of the soil and to improve the growth of the plant, we put manure in the soil. For that, the dung of animal is used. This the மாட்டு சாணத்தை மண்ணில் போட்டால் plant நல்லா வளரும். So the dung of animal is used as manure. Next, we are going to learn about dog. Can you name some of the helpful things about dog? Yes, you all know, because some of us are taking care of dogs in the home, right? Yes, look at this picture. What do? It guards our houses, right? Yes, when we tie up the dogs in front of our house, they guard our houses. Police and all, they train the dog in such a way to catch the thieves. So by looking at this picture itself, you will come to know that dog guard our houses and catch thieves. Okay, next thing, they help the blind people to cross the roads, to cross the street and all. So dogs help the blind people to cross the street and to cross the roads. The next things, in snowy areas, the dogs help to find the people they who are buried under the snow, who are buried in the snow. They help to find the people. Okay, this is the way dogs are useful for us. What else we can say about animals? Any other thing you know about animals, in which way they are useful for us? The farm animals, domestic animals, are useful in many ways. They guard our houses like a dog. And the cow, we are getting milk and milk products. And we have learned about non-vegetarian food items and vegetarian food items. I told you about who are non-vegetarians and who are vegetarians. And then elephants are used to carry the logs in the forest, and animals are used to plow the fields. They carry the loads. And caterpillar is the cocoon. What do you mean by cocoon? Caterpillars make a case around themselves, and that case is called cocoon. From that cocoon, silk is made. And then what else we have learned? We have learned about animal dung. The dung of animal is used as manure. And then sheep wool we get from the sheep. Okay, yes. So we have learned many things under this lesson, what animals do for us. You have one exercise in your book. What is that? This is what your exercise here. In this exercise, they have asked you to write the dish. or write the food item you like the most, and what are the things is used to prepare that food item. Okay, you have to write that food items for sorry, it is ingredients for chapati. For example, you write chapati means you have to write the food ingredients used to prepare that food. What are the ingredients we use? We use wheat flour, right? For like that we have to write wheat flour. Okay, and the ingredients you use, and then you have to write whether it comes from the plants or from the animals. Okay, you just write your favorite dish and the ingredients used for that favorite dish, and you have to tick whether it comes from the plants or else comes from the animals. You have to tick. Okay, these are all the things you have learned in this lesson. I hope you would have understood what are the things I taught you now. So children, please, after listening to the lesson, sit and learn, turn your book and study the lesson. We will meet in the next session. Thank you, children. Thank you.